abusa for mu bibi akwaba. Ghana Nurses and Midwives Association atiatia. Na atiatia ni na very simple. Ni na ni say from 2020 ena omone aban aye Kufado aban eni Dr. Muhammadu Bomi aban etnasi edi nkomo efa omo alawa bi ho na enkomo didie ni ko wie se omo betua alawa na mo omo hwe ni mu 2020 elections no ekwa wie ema NDC etna opposition ma MPP for esan etna aban mu 2021 omo hwe ni mu alawa na emba ekọ so di enkomo eka a lot of things about omalawa no na 2024 ya yebeto obai ena saa asemi esan so review say alawa we die se yeto obai wi na se yensan ka strike chichirinchi bekoso asa agro asa anya agro ene Ghana Nurses and Midwives Association adrope omoniema down ni na ni se omo di atuate ahihye so until say omo beti se omo phone anaso omo account magic tom say isu iPhone obaga tom anase charge no omo nyanti say message no na omo kohwe omo bank account no mu say nya reflect ya they should forget it abuja for and 70 there eni nyan na we ena Mugabe Mercy ne panelists ne pundits list wo akasa sanso na Elisa nso aka bibi kakra Eliasu se Elisa maza ni din mi hu akwara na oka munti 3 hono Mugabe Mercy ni guy bi no infact onu so kasa pa wakasa any other NDC MP bi nso akasa abusiafo me pese me kasa bebi yenko na yenko tie conversation TV SYZ Power FM yemfa credit na emombo yenkoti nseni bia ko bebeto aso
ye ma no nka abra me ni evidence because me nam kra me documents e kwa me bon dada now me film this you film et me di action but for the of maybe kakra be and when we go on et baby you say afei o say me ya sutre serious because NLA is the auspices of the finance minister and the finance ministry. Now, NLA bona a dane adwumadi ma KGL na ye Samuel arini makuna na ye okuna ye secretary general ena ni makuna ye chairman ena omo ade no enipa mi na ye lawyer for be also community because NLA emra na bone ho bra na eni say obi an anko bi anas akuo bi ebeje product eye NLA motivation ekoso making millions of cities every now Mugabe we hear that as no we share sika o making na enye sika ket for the is anything to buy every na biano say to no 590 every day they be a twa new boss now but we are aware of this. Oh me said usa say ya we na so for sanka ni nyina no say we man penifo dentia say no my margin say bibibia no e wo say e de ban frema mu ne say MPP fo kofi no mo so mo nya akronfo me so mo ya akronfo nti mpese me magana fo nyina hu so mo ya akronfo enti me fan konkoma salam na say salam crampo no board no ena wo say oye bibi because salam was a board na say enti me say e so mi su kire board no especially the chairman na your friend no Ura Frederick Emisa onu na say mi su kire no say Ura Frederick Emisa say ne minim say odo man we say nipa ba ko pensa na o man fa ne nipa ba ko pen mi say ye free de onya wo Ghana ha no hu ama mi mu Ghana de ne nkunta ne hu sika onya afibia ye marketers ye nim say 52 weeks in a month and there were 13 weeks in a quarter.
2 weeks
in a year, sorry, in a year. And there were 13 weeks in every quarter. And you know, say me year calculation now, every week biano say yenya 70 million Ghana cedis. Next year say ye kwa kobun konta say afimuni nyina 52 weeks in say ye benya. Mugabe ye benya 3 billion 640 million. Tiasema mi kayo ye benya Ghana hankwa o si ye twalo to no Ghana hankwa na se eko enela sika ye benya ye 3 billion 640 million 52 weeks in a year. That is an average figure. I am being very magnanimous. My funny say sikana meka ho asemi no my funny say ye ntwalo to no si ye twa you bet me anya more than that. Eno ye one. Mugabe ye free hofia Nigeria for Ghana ye numbers are ye bo. And omo so di twia omo a omo twa loto wo Nigeria for ka. Wa udi loto bia. Winning numbers no ye Ghana numbers ye Nigeria for ni national lotteries ni bi. Kwame Nkrumah na de ba Ghana ha. Sadia on Nkrumah ye boni di anya ne keke wo. Etikasi awi adwe anya sa adwe emre wo. We is half fraud way I cause you a cablemeza no apenso de no kreswa. Because so we hear baby omo atimi awie sika na kwa koduru na ayam hihie. Now Nigeria for say sika say no mutua ma o my way yenim
to say hwehwemu koso
e wo say hwehwemu koso e na matu aban for say sane bia ukọ eye Londoner ye wo Ghana ye friend say international bank no won say Ghana Commercial Bank, a branch, I was London.
Fantastic.
Entino uko BB wo Nigeria, for example, see a BNL, nibi wo Nigeria. Na ya di machine na ya de bo Ghana hana sa ebo. Let's say because yan fan ko ho krampo no, your numbers are yebo no Ghana hano. Eno no mo di tua winnings.
To see.
E tane na won ko ho, na ne won ko BA branch wo ho. Na e ho so yan nya bibi free ho. Uko Cote d'Ivoire the same thing. Cote d'Ivoire for yan number ya bebo no Ghana hano. Eno na omo so di tua omo winnings.
Wow.
Enti me dia me koto asra ban. Say
to where they said yeah.
E ya de said na dem aban. Say aban man na din ko. But adie ehu hia me pa. Ene say adwuma na KGL ye no illegal. Emremu no illegal.
So I sign contract.
Ena contract there be fraud vitiates everything. Fraud. So why ni no kra ma ban say sika say na minya no kra fraud. Enti no me de krata akwa akoma asoye ahodo me se omo hwehwem.
Fantastic.
No omo findings emra badwam
no be ehu
na se a good list to well animu ase engu manimu ase me man hu don tinam tia
famisi
se ekoba se sika ahodo a me de mani ko twa wesi ahu Mugabe memo wahu bibi kakra kitua bi just so that enkoye sem ayebosire muka na minim de America ena sebi ma betena ha na me toto papa so enu nti ipacho fa wani hwa ade ewe mu we obi computer so me ko twa ni free obi office obi computer so
January 2025
hey, that is how much they make oyama show now we catch me say the whole of 2024
what
sika mo de ma NLA 150 and 70 million Ghana cedis. What is that not an insult? Obi ti baby say see what classroom what form and wo sua de
hey Ghana
obi pension mo nya bi wonya sika so wo de ko
na say me why
strike you enka wo de sa video na ne birthday no atu TV so a enka manfo bi hu nipa a woni o na krana na nke ye di anu yasi eti yaka state captain na nyesa ni ye di agro
opposition
they have captured every facet of the state. Sesi amino ka say eno wa wuta loto bia wa twa loto amaku fo do di loto wa twa loto amaka no fo ata di loto Alex Daddy no ma di loto Gary ni ma konom o ma di loto Samia Wuku no ma di loto because o mu na chess kanidi sanya kro no a ana sebi sa na mre bi NDC ba aban mu ye brand champion bi na yan ye dia katua platform dia mark brand champion ene hwen kwasasema na o keka NDC for o si mo we ni election kwa on fa mamu sana motie abamu ne ene NDC ni bi watwe na no se twe apia watwe na no se twi bible aye dada e didi list wala tem ai na okra da bia ha adwen eti da bia mu de mu be empower obi na mo ja mo anwo de now how do you empower even a thief who has embezzled a lot from the state? Me say, and then me sorry our front pages.
I'm shocked.
Maybe me sorry front pages. And the list of our court, list of the court, unu baby. For me call the Hague. E ho ne kwan wa. Na mentime nya ska afa ka odi makotum. For me call the Hague. Because investigative bodies are who na me su nyina me ko nyina owura Dr. A Mr. Frederick Emisa
new board chairman mo wadwuma ye
mesrɛ say
ne mame elekplim akuru
enioma hodo mame elekplim wo board ne so one some others omo nyina wo board ne so mesrɛ omo say omo mie omani baby aye dru no eni kwan se oman ni sika enwunu konkofo botom the privatization of public fund.
Thank you.
Your state capture a privatization of public funds. Sasika we are kan ho asemi e betimi ayenwuma bebrebe senka owura your friend is ato forcing oman ani ko NLA pe and we raking in about that even would yes sika krama slippages in rem na onya 1 billion NLA.
So I say it mutimi chiche ma manfo.
What I say?
Yes, the many paba.
No, and the other side of it, they say when they buy no, one monopolize the system no. What the monopoly? NLA now your man the right to monopoly no kra waje afie in sem and ono na eton loto no. Na okoka ya say Ekufodo ni di ni paper so. Ekufodo ono kra loto ayi ni bi. Ah ye fe no mega 3.
This is fancy another.
Oh, lot of me. I have mega 3. Some mega 3 no. Oh, just go baby. Na na create loto. And today na beba obi tiri mu a send ye yo mu ye PDS ni ECG no.
No be na do.
Enu abi ni. Eti we kura de nye nchiche mu asem o. Yengu no. Na aban we ya waba no. O se resetter. On reset na yemfa mra ne nya adwuma feko se wo pese wo san wo se samra ni mu a e wo se ebiko yoko ebiko OSP
Remona cha se
ebiko yoko ebiko OSP ebiko ba bi bebre
OSP on the
obi ya de oye. And I think say because of how criminal this thing is no e wo se o mining nyina ye collaboration of all the forces of investigative bodies no na yakutia na ye making sure say ade we EBCBM. Na sika bia nso so a wanya from day one or sign contract no to date no so no you make sure say sika no ye hwehwere o man ni sika na commission a ono se fata say wo se ye twa ma no ye ntwa ne commission ma no. Apart from that no there why ye bia ye criminal
ne dey say ye ntwen ho is that
criminal me na make say umbajo enya na okasa me say dia wa ye bia no ade bia etia o man ni mra bia ye criminal
until say court ebe
guilty and yes ukwachi se obi awia wade a jaima court declare nipa ni so ye kronfo na wache no
de mu na ode aba no
me na me say makoche kronfo me de na ko police station
yemfa yema mpenifo
okay me susu say wo ye kronfo
fantastic
anyway
yonko ye no
me susu say wo ye kronfo enti kopim say ye be hwehwe mawie no me susu ye ne say wo ye kronfo
de ususu say
me susu ye
ni yumadi awudi ni mu na ho
enye se mu na ho eye kro no
nti enhwehwem
na yefa ho ntansa mo no
tifa ko dan remonacha
obi ye bi CID fo nyina ye bi
fantastic
CID fo
nyina lisu wana na kwesipoko ase ene eye adwada 9 June 2025 wa baby ayedro ne de ye beto aso na afa ye hu ensema wodo a eno so ekeka ho no mayen ko doctor amsa ho wa ye pese bo video bi na video na ede emamo no eye prophet Kofi Oduro on sky ye kan ye si ntua 1 cedi per liter eye fuel ne intimi fan emayen kania no enyina so. And look at the list we air kan sempanifo ye hwehwemu na saa nete a aje se o man no leakage wo baby and obi a we board member e we Kufu at the time ono ko ada so kura we and we control bibia ene NLA vag kura muntumi nyadan entua be transfer no ka enele di vag voka bebre asoja fo ma kwa jimo mutifi mutimi omoka
Veterans Association of Ghana
mutimi omoka. And look at the list to air canon. Me kasa me very careful. The documents you kwa no you also dey akwa dampen for say you moon. Say we remove banners no kura passes and it ya. Na say nipa bi di o man ewu. Timpanifo munya me nya sentrafo na obesori abefre me wan KGL office or means what I don't need anything. Sentrafo na omo afono te se bofru to a omo ba be defend side we no me ka omo sentrafo na omo di omo fu ene nam no me fa omo
uni ma dey ya pa
ntimi listen mama make point no anwie sometimes no say kasa me say credibility on
integrity
ya kase nipa we won integrity me see edimpa bie akwan edema woni wo ma ene wachitafo edimpa good name is better than riches. Yes. As a job for you, when the omuni credibility beam, omunam bebia obi anya de any respect more mubim. But me bebia me dem na BCBA. E ka se Mugabe neba say soja new, a post new, a immigration new, a airport and me bebia me do bia e ma wa do. Because bribe me enye. And I just say me so no me nya wo bribe ni ti no office me nya dan me ma ho. Anu akoyi CCTV si okora wo ba ha na bia obi demand bibi ni amfa ama no nti na akotena eye TV so mema. I'm saying it here. KGL TV hwemani mo camera mema. Mmaya mwa no man ye titire o man ni yi. Kata sese ne pro ni too much. Papa na kasa yente prophet eye Kofi Oduro.
Now I am asking His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Your Excellency, good morning. If we pay for that levy, will ECG's bosses still be at post? Since they are causing financial loss to the state, I'm asking, will they be at post? The people that are causing us the mess, will they still remain in their position? I want to know. Me, e-levy buyer, will be any church in Wotia e-levy chain. Because on behalf of the ministry, we paid it. See, one day we paid e-levy early morning, 30,000 e-levy. We were transferring 300,000 Ghana cedis for cement from the factory. We paid e-levy 30,000 in the morning, one go. It means when we talk about that, we go internet, yeah, 30,000 one morning. E-levy. Don't be angry because I am asking a responsible question. Nanka mo ema mo dem na die bentina ukunu ni wo shetole no whisper no ni obi kasa no me ade na we curious because your husband is behaving suspicious and you should be concerned. Now press off on the phone now oni pakwa on na chat na no fa the phone you madros awodo awu irresponsibility. Yeah, irresponsible. Oni oba them oba ni nufu enya ofe ne ho nya ofe na go internet so pornography uti alabasa ha pornogu phone so na make irresponsibility wansamo was na na de baby a wode fa no anya ho ne pese ye hwa ne de preaching neighbor irresponsibility tiona me wira ho people who you know come to yin yankrofa o market yaso omudi ya management na ketu yaso ne din ne mmre ade ye won pe beyond whatever achede bi won munim sa adwen finta.
Prophet Kofi Oduro and Amotene Kano. Live on TV as well as and also on Power 97.9 FM. As like one sector.
What I said was a one sector, but the total debt is 3.7 billion. It is a wager ka $3.7 billion atowa. Hina na opeso obetua sa aka no. Die sika e na opese editua sa aka no. Enti MPP for munye din na yen cleaning mu mess ne mamo. They knew say Doomso was looming because omonim say eka we eda ho. In 2024 they knew. And if you recall now, we were experiencing doing so because they couldn't buy fuel, they couldn't buy gas for the thermal plants. And now one person who lose the election, they were covering up doing so. But as usual, no NDC, we will not cover it up. We will make sure say whatever the situation is, no, we would face it and bite it and solve the problem. It's Ghana for Munya Butre Emma, His Excellency John Mahama, any your finance minister, your energy minister. Now whatever the problems that were left behind, you know, you solve it. Into me, I'm starting from the problem. There's a problem that must be handled. And the problem was not left behind by NDC. It was left behind by MPP. And we are solving it into Munyedi. Number 2, how can you even compare e-levy to 1 cedi? E-levy, no, a 1.5% of whatever amount that you pay. Now 1.5, no, imagine say we send 100,000 Ghana cedis ako baby. Utia 1.5 also. Sikana utiano sa nipa no wetia 1.5 dada o. With e-levy, no, there was duplicity. There was duplicity of taxes. And see, what you are me say one ebia me sending 100,000 ama alista. Na sikani bedi alista hwa. Na alista su be sendi bia mabogabia. Me metia 1.5 no. Or sa 100,000 sa sikano. Alista su be ti etia 1.5 also. And plus taxes, and then e-levy crowd, there were other taxes and charges on it. And they are not being truthful when they compare the 1 cedi per liter to e-levy, because when you calculate it, you know, e-levy, you know, there's duplicity of taxes. The number of people same amount of money goes through their hands, you know. The number of people would pay the 1.5%. Now almost say e-levy. And I did do so tax aba. Ghana for under MPP, no, na petrol 17 cedis per liter. 17 cedis per liter. And then do 19. Then say top petrol 11 cedis per liter. Now by say MPP for a problem at all. Energy sector debt of $3.1 billion. And was say yet from you are no longer paying 17 cedis per liter, but you are paying 11 cedis. But maybe Sramo move for 1 cedi into so. Now you to me find solve the problem. Now you to me solve energy sector problem. Say way and your money. And now you would prefer say government should leave it at 17 cedis. Now you find shame mamo. Yes, you to me find shame. You person who tomo. We campaigned on resetting. You person who tomo. You person who munya if I say twin you can say Enti na yati petrol so from 17 Ghana cedis a liter to 12 cedis. Enti we are saving with 17 Ghana cedis no to 11 cedis no. You are saving 6 cedis. It is a bayaba. Now or saving usika on petrol 6 cedis on petrol. After sika no first no anka 17 Ghana no 4.5 and 1 gallon. 4. You are paying like 80 cedis. Now this year no with 4.5 no you are paying like 40 cedis. Abaya saving you so much money. Now say we have a problem. Abaya no call and what we jaka to ho. It's a mumbuame. Now me for 1 cedi into so. Now you solve it do so. Now obia businesses, because if businesses must go on, we must have stable supply of electricity. Now bibia nye ye no. MPP for mo say Mumu under you no. Petrol was 17 cedis, and under NDC, no, even with one cedi levy, no, it's 12 cedis. It's still cheaper. It's still 5 cedis cheaper. It's a munyedi mukamanuntum na munjaya buying no nye juma.
Shut up.
Apart from that, no, Yama Ghana for watomo Mugabe Ubekaya within our first 120 days, no. Ye about 5 taxes of Ghanaians. NTC ye 5 taxes, betting tax of 10%, emission tax, ye e-levy, other 20 of them. Okay.
certain levy
emission. I had it
COVID. IMF.
It's a 5 taxes. First, no, ukoto adia, we share receipt in this one. There were about 5. There were about 5 or 6 taxes that you were paying. Now a buying papa abba. Now when yes our taxes no every utri so. Now or say, bebe say mo hutomo. Inti betting tax ko. Emission tax only what they call emission tax uko register uko wusie car wusie na free car ichire no eno ne na mutu as emission tax disinfectant tax na yetua disinfectant tax from Ministry of Health it is ye sa taxes we nyina efri mo so na yesi Uganda for yaba taxes we na so mo kon no eko enti ye pese mutua 1 cedi on petrol na ya fan solve dum so a say we dey anya boni o
tiapai
enya boni enti MPP for no mo ka che mu say 1 cedi no kra no omunti bi da no omo na mo de covid levy bremo omo de covid tax bremo omo na mo de emission tax bremo e de disinfectant tax bremo all the taxes you were paying under MPP no ye ba ye yi amamo enti mesra mo Ghana for mamuntie MPP for the omoni so bre omo. Being in opposition is not easy. They are doing all sorts of gymnastics. Omonisi Brom as we speak. They can't believe they are in opposition. Until they are holding on to straws, whatever they can grab onto to ensure say they will make this government unpopular. No, they will say. Most of them are lies. Tenase. Mwana mode abain way by power. Tenase na mu analyze. Nebisa who say when MPP was in power, you were buying a gallon of petrol for 80 cedis. Now that NDC is in power, you are buying a gallon of petrol for 40 cedis, and we are working 40 or maybe 50 cedis, roughly. And we are working on to make it even cheaper for you. And don't be misled by MPP because MPP no omu ni abadaye magana for. Muye mistake na omu dada mubium with NDC for 11 omu di dum so aba. Na want na si anye analysis ni to say the maka kire mu na mu mistake no mo babaka ombe miamo sin first in the way mu miamo because taxes are ye free mu so no e do also say one cedi na ye say muntia wo petrol so no
very well mother excellency lawyer Zita Benson say asafe na we feed na to TVS was at na power inside policy jumedi and na wasungu so awete Alistair madam
Emide say eminya to forcing ene eminya John Jinapo omatumi atrase ne power sector players no omo hunyansa adwempa
NPA Edoji
sa Edoji Tamaklo wherever he is I salute him na omo hu adwempa ahu timu popa Mugabe ye export price no ye kan fuel asemwa is based on the dollar. It has always been based on the dollar. Ex-refinery price, government taxes, all those things involved. Into on the forex side, if your currency is doing bad against the dollar now, you will see, say, immediately the dollar rises up against your cedi. Fuel prices will have to go up because of the calculations that were involved with the forex. Into when tax because of the fact that cedi will appreciate it against the dollar. There's a marked differential on every liter of fuel per the calculations now. First, near 2017, since a dollar now by 11 and now by 10. So there's a 6 cedi difference per liter when you go to the forex side. And Nuna finance minister, no, any fuel minister, no energy minister, na fa adwimpa said they are going on that side as it can fall off. No mas remu 1 cedi. No more they solve your energy problems are a dawa MPP for a share that setting trap my NDC so mbetom so mo call just 2 days of fuel then can you light Ghana just 2 days. Now if this thing is not innovative I don't know what it is because this one they are taking from the fuel sector to come and resolve a power problem. I'm saying they are taking from the fuel sector to come and solve a power problem because of the appreciating cedi ni yard against the dollar no. Inti fasone baso forex side no kwa ko yimu 1 cedi chale we obi awa bini ye bibia ye bon se mano Oh, so you rather stay at the stables to listen and appreciate, to understand what the person is doing. Now what born some man say, at to force you are forcing to make the economy work. I have your marking. I will stop marking you because you are already there. But now who caused some? I'm asking the debt reading energy ministry. Now who caused some? The 3.1 billion we are talking about. Now who caused some? The $632 million guarantees that we have to pay to the IPPs. Now who caused some? You are in power for 8 years. You delay all these payments. You set a trap for your incoming government. You know that they will not be able to raise money to be able to provide electricity. And then you yourself, you are telling the population that with the coming of John Mahama, there was going to be doom. So Napo and Co, look, by now Yoko should be inviting them. Afenyo marking. By this time, Yoko ya lock home. They caused the problem. Today, they have the effrontery to come and shout over us. Mugabe, one of us, say my party, the NDC, is coming up with solutions. And these ones, they are clear. Mugabe, there are financial problems and there are operational problems when it comes to the power sector. And with the financial problems, me and you clearly, is because every time they have to go and buy the power from somewhere and come and operate it. And they need cash, real cash. That's why they say now we are doing the prepaid system. We are giving you money. We are advancing money to you with the customers so that you get money to be able to go and buy the power. So we are putting money in your hands. But after all this, you see that there's a big financial gap in responding to the payments that must go to the VRA, the IPPs and other things. Why is this so? Because of the operational problems which are created by NETCO and ECG. Mugabe, technical and commercial losses alone at ECG and NETCO. Some of it, I begin to see that as for the technical ones, there's a way to go about it. You have to improve your machines so that you take away the obsolete machines and then you invest in new machines to get them working, so that you'll be able to deliver efficient electricity to the people. But when it comes to the commercial losses, that one, there's a big thievery. People are involved. The workers who work with ECG and NETCO, and then the commercial users of the electricity, they form a league to steal, and they steal as much as 40% of the power they buy. Who should be paying for that losses? So I'm saying that in this one, much as we are raising the 1 CD to go and solve the financial problems that we have in the power sector, we must also look at solving the commercial and technical problems that arise as a result of power, so that we will not be where we are today. And me, I'm telling you, we have the right leadership at ECG. Michael Pepena, he would deliver at ECG. You mark my words. He was the one on the compact energy. You know why the MPP removed him and took him there? They were afraid of him. He's a principled and disciplined guy. So I expect him, as I sit here, to cut down on the operational losses at once. He should work at it. The technical, he should work at it, because Mugabe, we are now going to tell the population and explain to them why we need the 1 CD and how we need to pay, so that we don't go back to the old days of the Doomso. And the Doomso today, everybody must understand. It was not John Dramani Mahama who brought Doomso to Ghana. Not at all. It was lack of investments and then lack of maintenance of the power sector by all governments after Nkrumah. They refused to go there and invest money and time preciously in order to take the weeds out of it. They didn't do it. So it piled up when Mahama came to power. But look, you see, Mahama too, when the problem came, he didn't run away. He said, I'll fix it. He stood up, and we all saw the results that he brought before he left power. So look, their time, they wanted to run ECG down and privatize it. PDS. Yes, they wanted, look, even under PDS, no say as Papa. Now America for under our own compact, so that the line losses and other things, the commercial losses and other things we're doing at ECG will clean the place. Yeah, this is buy and so na kobrani wasuma na dam for so onko no ko try on scanning be go on bottom, and PDS took their money away. So we didn't have that money, that opportunity to reform the electricity sector as it should have been at the time. It's Mugabe. This one, I don't know. You have to clap for them instead of, say, okay, yes, say, Atufo, John Jinaponi, Edoji Tamaklo, all those energy sector players, the finance ministry. When it's teamwork, I've told you the second coming of John Mahama is teamwork. You find the young people sitting around the table, finding a solution to a national problem and solving it once and for all. This one, it gives me energy to encourage them to do more. Mugabe, we will not allow them to privatize ECG. Yeah, you be paying. You can find French for me by some better ECG. So now more bulk like Mugabe. Ube Saturday no me no. What in the way? Omuji entertainment allowance. It be at 10,000, 20,000 or ECG. Omuji ko ye in your bazaar. They run the place down. Aqua Vitins rand. Ye good no ye say South Africa ni baako e na Holland ni baako pe e na ti Aqua Vitins rand omo de be Ghana water e de num ye so say ya de ma yen in the name of coming to privatize and repair it. Mugabe, we there I don't know, but like I said, I wish them well. Almost say because of the pressure coming from the public, and they need to do more public education for people to appreciate the tax that the one city that they are bringing. No, they will withdraw it till 16th June, and I think that the public education must go out. Me, I'm prepared to stand anywhere at the lorry station.
On that,
so say,
Ghana Revenue Authority, so on that, say,
yes, that's it. So they must work hand in hand to explain to the people why the need for the people to pay tax. Mugabe, yes, maybe a chomuno, yen kwalao, maybe a chomuno, ubeto fuel na, 17 cedis per liter. So we need now 200 liters. Mugabe, ube tuya 1,700. Now the memo tuya, ube say tuya levy asay gusu. Now we number be to say almost 1,717. And then how much are we paying? It's about 12 cedis. So you just under, yes. So 11. So you pay 1,001. Look at the gap. Over 600 cedis that you have made. You cannot give government 1 cedi of every 100 1 liter. What are we talking about? Yeah, the percent light need just for domestic and industrial use. At the end I did 1 cedi ni kwa no. And yes, say tinye dia kogu e bottom. She said the omuya ya omudi extra ni kosi awa. Omudi sikani go omu bottom and they refuse to invest the money in the electricity sector. Omudi sikani wo omanum. Besinye nyina kada ho. That's not it. This one is about a group of sincere young men who want John Mahama to succeed, who are bringing this innovative idea because of the appreciating city and going to the forex side of our pricing system when it comes to export pump price in order to take that 1 cedi and then use it to fix the problems that we face as a country when it comes to the energy. Where do you say when to be unishika or wasin and yenu where the John Gina pop me born some mouth many years to force hey you never cease to amaze me. Challenge bomodin nyabomode nyumo awanye ni egbele nye jomo mi nye tunie ko di John Mahama succeed by energy sector. You are people like Napo, the newness next to nothing, a dentist. You bring him to the energy sector, and then when Obetutunko for siwo energy sector hona nyoma ye basa over catch them say now who cause them? Who left the debt? They refuse to pay. Omu IPPs, ama omu news IPPs if ama neko the ECG electricity power distribute don't pay. The money is there. Don't collect extra. Don't pay. Then omu sa the extra kosi awa. Omu jiska don't pay. Omu jaka no more opposition. Today they say they are regrouping to come and do what? Demonstration. We are waiting for them. Look, this time I've said it. If they go for a demonstration without permission and you no allows them, remember every day me I'll go for a demonstration. I also will not need permission. And why I'll go for the demonstration, Mugabe? And I didn't talk about me catch you because you have to be trusted. Now Mumbetra buy so 8 years. And saying your man, we won't fight them. I'm saying that we will not sit down for them to run route over us. And like I said, whilst we are trying to solve the problem, because you see where you see pari pasu. Whilst you are solving the financial problems of ECG, look at solving the operational problems at the same time so that we will not get to this level anytime, any day again.
Very well, may I say, Alessa Nelson?
You mentioned the PDS.
Okay.
PDS, Ghana for PDS, Mubekaya, Omu take over ECG. And they started collecting monies.
For over 8 months.
Over 8 months. Sasikano Eko Omukotokum. Omuchedi and the mobile na mobile take over ECG and amu collect which ya ECG who coach electricity bill eko gabi ni nkrofo kutukum eko mukutukum na ene eka beda ho na yesi muntua 1 cedi. The same people omu hwia sika ewo PDS, the same people are na which as are now no have to mati say baomiadia utia uto electricity percentage eko baumia kutukum. The same people are the ones the same people are the ones shouting say utia 1 cedi na they are solve problem too much. Saskana omuria from PDS 8 months omu GG omu collect revenue from electricity company in the name say omu top electricity company. They didn't refund the money. And they just went back home after collecting our money for 8 months. They should be made to refund that money so that we use that money to pay to solve the doomso problem that we are facing right now. So that's my little bit on it. Nurses strike, Anamibwa.
The midwives
strike.
Nurses and midwives.
Omude now come masema problematic akra. Omu essential service providers. We essential service providers. We need them. Inti we enfa ebufo ena ye kasa ye pamucho mate say debt no ka edi omo no is from 2024 April or May 2024. That's almost a whole more than a year. Ekufuado entia omuka. But anyway, Ekufuado entia omuka no from April or May 2024 no. Mante say omuye strike. Omante say omuye strike. Minim say mamina audio minim no MPP ni bi yire anameba.
English and Manfro constituency chairman of the MPP's wife.
Okay.
Okay. She has run to Switzerland.
Okay.
Yes.
This clear strike.
Remember, Johnny, it's against the laws. She should be removed. It's against the laws.
What declare strike? She's married. The woman who declared the strike is married to
yes
organizer.
Yes.
MPP chairman. But during the period 2024. Na MPP war power no. Na yentua omuno. You see, Ghanaians are, some people are very not Ghanaians. Some people are very selfish. They always use their position to destroy others and to protect their interests. MPP war power no, because ni kunu eye constituency chairman no, she didn't find the need to declare a strike and tell her people to go on strike. But you see how omo out of power no. Wakai say yentua and Crawford. Wakai say it is such leadership registered nurses and midwives. Next time muko na muko vote mu yi ni free ho, because onye good leader mu vote her out. She's selfish. She should have started fighting for you way back in 2024 when MPP was not paying your salaries and was not meeting your conditions of service. That's when she should have fought for you. But she said she didn't want to make the MPP government unpopular, so she refused to do it. But now that opposition in her eyes no power no party no, she's trying to make the government unpopular by declaring this strike and getting her people to go on strike, which is rather unfortunate, because we are selfish, mommy perpetua. We are very, very selfish to do that. Services are more provided, and I've seen that the health minister and those in charge are trying to negotiate. They are trying to negotiate. Inti mesremo minuanom nurses ne midwives. Ye besremo ye de akumapa esremo. E Canada ho ye nka say ye ntua ye betua. But I'm sure say Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health, they will put themselves together and find the money to pay. Because if you refuse to go and people start dying, I mean, what would you have? What would you have achieved?
I didn't know say me accumulate debt. For more than 1 year.
Yes,
in less than 6 months, we said, "Baby, you better right."
Madam Perpetua, your leader, should have started fighting for you when MPP was in power, but she was trying to protect her party. And nothing I may say next time, Muko vote against. She's not a good leader. You have to let her go. Let her go ASAP, because she's partisan. She has a political interest at heart, and if you continue to keep her there, anytime MPP is in power, she won't fight for you. She will only fight for you because she's fighting on behalf of her party. She's using you. Ghana registered nurses, Madam Perpetua is using you as pawns to make government unpopular. She's using you in the interest of her own political party, and you have to think about that. But I can assure you, sir, the government that is led by His Excellency John Mahama will try as much as possible to resolve it. And like I said, I have seen that the Honorable Minister for Health is trying to negotiate with you. Don't harden your heart and don't listen to Madam Perpetua. Do what's right for the people of Ghana. You swore an oath to protect lives. As registered nurses, you swear an oath to protect lives. And you can continue negotiating, go to the table, negotiate, let them know that your conditions of service is equally important to you. And I respect the work you do. I respect the work you do because we are na ube nurse who faso. Uko wa na ube midwife who faso. So I respect the work you do, and you deserve all the good things that you are asking for. You deserve all the good things. Joma, he's a listening president, or you'll be a one who but a candidate. And I can also there. We can't say we'll run away from it. I know. Say a car better. For instance, National Health Insurance. The first month or first week, Victor Bampo took office. Yeah. He made sure say he paid off all providers. Inti kakra a candidate be 2p. Some baby to say friend was saying GIPC. Baby to say GIPC no more they come more than $60 million. That GIPC. Wow.
Investment Promotion Council.
Yes. Inti
no fee grants.
Yes. Na ekada ho pa.
Kenoforiata down for you fee grants.
Na ekada ho pa.
Investment one or no ho.
Na ekada ho. Na ekada ho. Inti nurses mpamocho yesremo. Canada ya beto wo baby p, and like I said no, baby to say National Health Insurance say ya clear kan nyina. Yeah, clear other agencies clear, they are clearing what they owe. Scholarship Secretariat can that UK embassy. Yeah. Can that for scholarship secretariat 32 million pounds.
Oh, it's now 39 million.
32 million pounds from
it's now 39
from scholarship secretariat.
Revised to 39.
Yes. So 39 million pounds. Na aban we MPP government eja sa kano. Na students no kwa omuntia. Yeah. Students no kwa na government was not paying until we all the schools in the UK. Yeah. 39 million pounds. Yes. Because our students were still
talking about only
this is just for UK.
I mean ministers the needy way more mind to ministers for an energy.
We had names like Adrasafo and Co who all benefited from.
We owe American investors 10 million.
Yes, registered nurses and midwives. Yes, Remo. A candidate all sectors. Ebidaho. A kawe yebetuye. But in Kwansu here. Health here, life here. Me sure say one ko adwuma na wote say patients bear 10 ewua because you didn't show up to provide your service. No, me sure say as a Christian, no, you be happy about it. Please be flexible. Go to the negotiating table. Nobody is saying they won't pay you. Nobody is saying they won't meet your conditions of service. But a gradual. Like I said, no, if the person, your leader perpetual, had followed up in 2024, I'm not sure say cannot anka baby edu. But I promise you that His Excellency will work on it. We are paying the sectors that one by one, all sectors there to be cleared. Because abane a free so no omuja a big mess omu years can have yehudi omudi scan ye but omuja eka there's no money and there's a huge debt that they left behind that as a government we must service nti yesremo munya botremaye. Go back to the negotiating table and let's all help to reset and build Ghana.
Very well. Alisa
Mugabe Mugabe banners for midwife for their maybe two chairman. Omejumani exceptional. Ushwe ayarisa ukoho na ushwe nesa.
Tumrika
nesa owabada yeti say Florence Nightingale. I didn't share nurse na see. You see them in the hospitals in their bright times. Now or dimrika no be yari now or fa wheelchair no ma or making sure say be making people comfortable and sana wakuhu doctor near day. When I see them, heartily working to save people's lives. Miankasa I came under threat. Miankasa, my life came under threat. The nurses who came around me, the good ones, were running up and down. When I see them, amunya problem say anambe kebia. Now me kind of cautiously because there are very good ones inside there. Because you be a bit me so a big nursing training, no midwife training because you may be anyhow into the offer shortcut, not their cautious. Into the cautious wow, show more no compensation. Away, no. It's Mugabe. Yet your mind when you realize it. say you people are essential service providers, and to strike at any time will mean that you have to exhaust your negotiations at all tables, at all corners, before you can declare strike. You even have your mother unions as you go to. You have GFL, you have the TUC, and then that what you call organized labor, CLOSAC, and everybody. And Ghana registered nurses, no more CLOSAC. So by now they should have exhausted all avenues. But what did we see? Madame Perpetua Uforian Pofu and her group, after declaring the strike on 28th May, they did it in sections. That we were withdrawing from OPD services on 28th May. Then they went ahead for other general services from 4th June to 8th June. And from today, they said they are not working. After declaration of the strike, this woman and her leadership, they have run to Switzerland. They said they are attending a medical conference. Look, let's alert those people who are there, who are hosting them, that they have created confusion in the health sector here in Ghana, and they have run away. They have refused to sit down to negotiate the problem that they talk about, and they are enjoying in air-conditioned hotels in Switzerland. People must take pictures of them and send it to us, what they are doing there. I'm telling you, they are enjoying. Paid for by the state. O mana musa mu kasetiano no. Ono anu etua mu ka na mu ko baby amoko no. Ah mo san declare strike no mo dwane. Da woman mi fi say o yes ah.
Okwa so beje pay them.
Ana me ka no okoti pay them no pay them no dey go ni bottom. Oba no wa be man no ho so akyere. Look, I don't know why me explaining you. Look, when governments change such persons, you find a way to change them. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. They play partisanship or partisan politics when they get these jobs. Yes, and this thing may catch now, may catch you, and I will not withdraw Mugabe.
A bit to say KJL,
yes, in the make I say, yes, who the contract?
The contract, man.
Mugabe, all the member lot of one. Let me finish with these people. Mugabe, I deal with a person. The TUC knows about it. The TUC, yes, they know about it. Yes, their leader, what's his name? Mr. Bernard, what's his name? I'm appealing to him. He knows about this strike. He's the chairman of the TUC, Bernard Owusu. And then Joshua Ansa, who is general secretary, and Dr. Kobnautu, who is deputy general secretary. You these three people, yes, I know Kobnautu very well. He was my mate. I majored with him in economics. And Kobnautu, I'm highly disappointed in you. Somebody spotted you in Afenyo Markin's house in Winneba. You people were planning this strike. I'm telling you, the TUC is behind this strike. They know about it. I'm telling you, the TUC is behind this strike. But do you know why I'm saying this? A young boy, 5 years, died at the Akawe hospital on Saturday because of the strike. Nurses who were not supposed to come to work, who said they were on strike, went to work and locked up the hospital and refused to allow even the small boy, the patient small boy, who was being carried from home to the Akawe hospital at Weja to even get medical care. The boy died. 5 years. Yes. 5 years. And what are you telling me? Meaning you what has this 5-year-old boy done? You, Madame Perpetual Oforian Pofu. What has this 5-year-old boy done? Say you nana and now you ba. What are you demanding from the strike that you cannot go to work and then ask governments to do the right thing on your behalf?
Take it easy.
Many more people have died, Mugabe. Look at the hospitals across the country. Sometimes it pains me that Mama Juma buy Chiamuka, who was out to come and buy Dimu, echo Jessica dollars. That was Switzerland, the good bottom, and they have shown what Busia in Sudan because of the decision you have taken.
Why would they go and lock up the facility? That is illegal.
It's not for you.
Illegal.
There's a facility. It's not for you.
Whoever locked up the
they did that.
facility should be arrested.
Look, if you know what happened,
you have no right to go and lock up the facility.
I'm telling you, that thing must be investigated. The nurses there, they took pictures. I'll share it with you.
Benefits when you're film.
Mugabe, do they even care?
Oh,
yes, that's why I've said it. That me, if I were president, you know what I would do? Yes, they're planning. Mugabe, why are they on strike? Ask yourself. Why are they on strike? Is government's year-long delay in the payment of a collective bargaining agreement they signed in May 2024? Way back, you couldn't go on strike in June 2024. You couldn't do it July 2024. You couldn't do it December 2024. You are now doing it.
And then when we say Ghana Health Service boss,
papa, your friend say a Professor Samuel Kaba. Waba Bontini appealing to the midwives and nurses and say, Omo end the strike no more yade. Omo kwejuma. So what at all is the problem?
Mugabe, that's it is about partisanship, playing the partisanship card. I've told you those who are behind the strike and pushing the nurses. The woman herself. Why? That is what. Then immediately the strike came out on 26, 27. They spotted them. Then the announcement came out. Then the woman flew out. Bukasi Yenkwala. Before I'm giving you information. I'll take it from you. Allegedly. But I'm saying that why do you declare strike and then fail to sit down to negotiate on behalf of the people that you have asked them to strike? And rather you leave the jurisdiction and go on the what are you going to do there? Who do you represent? The union that you represent here, you have declared them to go on strike. So whose interest have you flew here to go and do what? And in whose interest? Who got this happen there? Now they're good bottom. Now the over crowd and say the dollar woman who is casting obia who saw who near to as Ghana registered nurses, she does not work. When she goes to the hospital, does she work? She does not use her fingers. She just sits down like a mommy and controls people. Go and find out what she does. She does very little work. Me, I've said it. If I were Minister for Health, I'll take a big risk. And the risk is that all nurses who will fail to return to work by me, my announcement, if it's 10 days, if they refuse to come, I will replace all of them. There are 1,000,001 nurses who have been trained, who are waiting at home to get opportunity to work in our hospitals. And they are ready to deliver. They are not prepared to go on strike and have this lazy approach. Why are we keeping them at home? Look, the Minister for Health, I heard him. He had called all the groups involved, all the stakeholders. The Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association people refused to send any representative to the meeting. What is their intention? Hospitals there, Mudia? Or is medical care for you people? Medical care there, Mudia?
Alista.
What?
Breaking news. Breaking news. Ghana Registered Nurses President Mrs. Perpetua Oforiampofo has been elected as the Africa Region Representative for the International Council of Nurses Board at the Council of National Representative meeting and ICEN Congress ongoing in Helsinki, Finland.
On what grounds? The union is on strike. So on what grounds are you there taking another position for? The union is on strike. The union when declare strike
in the name of Ghana.
In whose name? The union that you lead is on strike. So what are you there doing? You yourself, you should be on strike. You shouldn't be anywhere taking any position. You have declared strike, so you should be at home. Why have you run away?
I say or the saying Ghana Health Service
Professor
boss no Professor Kaba na yenti nsema no pay what they to appealing to the nurses to go to end the strike. Yenti nsema the two.
Let me also take the opportunity to call on our sisters and brother nurses to come back to work. Just like yesterday, I said to one nurse that if you come to the hospital now, you as a nurse, and you are pregnant, you are going to deliver. Because she was a pregnant nurse. What are you going to say? Will you say, I won't deliver today because we are on strike? You'll be shouting, let's all do this. Let's go back to the negotiation table. If it's your auntie, your mother who is sick, what are you going to do? Will you say, I won't take her to the hospital because we are on strike? And when you go to the hospital, who do you expect to take care of your mom or you yourself? So I humbly add my voice to the Honorable Minister that please come back to work and let's continue negotiating.
Very well. That was Ghana Health Service boss, Professor Kaba. Yes, my dear to Ghana. Alisa.
Mugabe, wakasa ye pa no hojo. Shabotoyem kasa okaye. If you don't want to work with such humble and humane persons to come around the table and solve the problem, then you have taken sides and you know what you are doing in somebody's interest. I don't know what again will a professor of his caliber will say to you. He has seen it all. This professor has seen it all. And Americano, I will say kasa. Mugabe, they are wrong. They are wrong in this in declaring the strike. Look, Section 120 of the Labor Act, Act 2003, Act 651. Regulation 20 of the Labor Regulations, LI 1833. They are wrong in declaring the strike and failing to sit and negotiate with government. They have run away. And I'm saying there's no basis for her to go and get any award anywhere or be elected to anything. The council that she leads in Ghana, she has declared a strike, so she's on strike. So as she's on strike, she cannot travel in the name of the Ghana registered nurses. The association is on strike. It will to representing wine. You should sleep. Let's sleep and let us know you have slept. But per diem, any post, which African region? She's coming to destroy the delivery of nursing services across the whole Africa. That's what she's going to do. But they are doing burning a position.
Or complain is a nurses need to kind do. To kind do. A good for the time. Yeah. That time no more condition of service. Papa Nkomoko.
And Americano. But so you see where she has put herself. Now she's come to trade African nurses to the advanced countries and take money. Who gave her that position? How did she get there? Who nominated her? Is it the same Ghana Registered Nurses Association in Ghana that is on strike that nominated her? She has no authority to declare a strike, run away from the jurisdiction that she heads, and then go and use the name of the organization somewhere else to acquire any. You ask any lawyer if I'm lying. She has no grounding for whatever position has been given to her. And let that international organization that she has created medical problems here in Ghana, and she has run away. But people are dying. People are prepared. Do you know the hospitals? They make a lot of revenue from the population on a daily basis. With this strike, the hospitals will lose all the money. And also a pharmacy, a lifespan. So if you don't use it on time, I best say essential, essential. One year demand, and they come out. So let's raise our head. The all canon the oil. Muma yensheni subai. Wa unso no de pesemin kuminya. We free Ghana or koji post. No abonu usafu ini say. Mina mini nursing. We all Africa region. Into we chi. Look at the rural areas. We even look at the gap in rural medical services delivery and urban services delivery. Look at the huge gap. Even nurses, when they are posted to the rural areas, where do they sleep? Even in urban areas. Nurses, for how well are they protected here in Ghana about their welfare issues? You won't sit here and come up with innovative solutions to solve the problem. The minister has opened his doors. You have run away after declaring strike to go and take a post. When she's coming, I will go and meet her with people to hoot at her. Now they are I'm telling you, a 5-year-old boy, if you see how handsome that boy is, that boy could have become president one day. I know the boy. What are you talking about? We sit in this country and allow a group of people, because of partisan politics, to put all of us in the hole. Why? Why?
Alisa,
that is it. And senumu and I do ne sukoro. Meaning by now, what in him may be a say. Meaning by now, what the echo, where the echo. And it is sad. It is really, really sad. Hey, yeah. One thing I know about this Ghana strike, and it's yeah. Ama Ubia per se or channel in the grievances are any organization and I say any public, servants biano. Yeah, association, say nurses, so say teachers, so say doctors, so say a midwife, say come once more, say just say abandon any piano, and I say even drivers, crano, Matis some be demonstration or whatever. Someone tin you may be as ya, almost say the only solution to that, any say they what demonstrate. It's good when we talk about democracy. The only solution, and I say the only solution. I mean, can you say you can democracy? A dear my democracy, a general brand, a be a demonstration. Also, say a deal so yeah, you have the full right to demonstrate. You have the full right to go to strike. It is part of it, and they can. But Ghana, dear, yeah, any new be a equoswa. Sebi edi agrono eya sa nurses any midwives nurses oko hospital bi emu a ura hono ma say emergency say edenyo omo no take vitals o blood pressure o temperature o height o blood group any de keka ho na omo take saa information ni na awie na ɔmo ahwɛ baabi yare korɔ no ɔmo de diagnose o. But the issue here is doctor no ɔmo bɛwie saa yi ni na no na ɔmo de wama doctor no na doctor no ayɛ den de sɛ adwuma no. Ɛne doctors no tete adwuma mu a ɔmo ɛhwɛ sɛ nurses no de patients and ɛbɛba na ɔmo awɔke wɔn dɛm anaasɛ ɔmo ahwɛ ɔmo. Where are the nurses? Where are the midwives? Nti assuming sɛ na obi a waka na, are we going back to our traditional medicine, traditional healers? Ade bi wɔ no ma ɛyɛ very sensitive. Any kwan sɛ Ghana edidi agorɔ. Highly impossible sɛ ɔbɛte sɛ aburokyire. Nurses akɔ strike, doctors akɔ strike, midwives akɔ strike. Highly impossible. Ɛna ɔbɛte saa ade no. Esi dɛn na African countries yɛnyi so wɔ yi. Saa adeɛ wɔ yɛ akɔ so yi. Obi bɛwu pɛɛ. This is not doom prophecy and I say this is not adibia me wish obi o, but obi bɛwu because of say nipa no hia yaresa in that minute no nipa no hia attention, obi ehia delivery I was owo, but because of sad day when obi be kwa be feeling himself yam fall into. Let's come back to aban enhihye ya fasade we ho. Esi den na sadie we atoma from 2020 all the way from 2020 according to my research amaye and according to information I've gathered in nature say 2020 ena sa ade we hyase. Esi den na mo 2020 no mantimi anye demonstration no say strike o. Mantimi anye strike no 2021 2022 2023 2024 we are in 2025 NDC aban ni buy I say yeah cause strike mo Ghana dia ye die politics emboayo dia bibia ye die politics okroma na emboaye ye kan obi yo aya na yo bi say ye sebi ye kan de ye pe keke enim de obi from but ye bi say that solid 5 years no what were you people doing? 4 years no what were you people doing? And I'm going to mean of that time Minister of Finance no money na antrase any health minister kwakwaji mamamu then time those people man trans na man sorting out once and for all na be do sambre we adena mo yesa. Do you think say you are tarnishing the image of this government? No. Ene adechi na se moda sorry na health minister yewra minta kando ono so de masa the decision be a very vibrant and smart move. That's all. Cause mama coffee na one trust now or employing for. How would you people feel? How would you feel? You can travel to wherever you want. Say behind me, bridge and massa. Do you think that it is on the silver platter before you can get access to UK and work over there? No? Do you think that it is on the silver platter before you can get access to US and join their nurses? Their doctors and midwives over there. Do you think that it is on the silver platter? Do you know the kind of training and the kind of school you attend over there? I'm a giant and you coverage joining. Do you think so? Now do even to secure papers and start education. Do you think that it is easy? It didn't because of allowance you people have decided for a Japanese say obi abusunya embo. Why would you do that? The young cats are banning the or any you, but it be such a sit down and all those years and went to me and put your things down on strike. Now this very year, this very time, this very month, our bands son of mother, how you know, no anymore. Massa, Munja had a hypocrisy. A hypocrisy. It is not good. A hypocrite at its highest peak. You cannot credit them. You cannot credit them. A hypocrisy. Abai. Me sure say omo drop on ne omo ka se saa de we die. Abai nka ho na mo ni labor union no enye problem. It is high time say Ghana saa de bi jayo. Muntimi ntua alawana wo de wano kakan yeden. Untimi ntua ban wo de wano wo yi kokan yeden. Akufo-Addo any MPP aban omo no mudi say adwuma no, right? If you can't, pay such amount of money to them as their allowance, why would you in the first place promise them? Why would you do that? Why would you in the first place promise them say ubeye we dia momo? Nti ene ya akobase yi. Na say NDC aban so eni skada ho. A omo de bedi si adwuma na. Are we leaving people to die because of nurses are on strike? And I've told you already, said nurses and they be go hospital. They firstly attend to the person. I want to taking the vitals and information. And many pana yede or says or beg get medicine or doctor. Or because who doctor na doctor na yede. A paid drama so bad admitting or admitting so be discharging at that very moment and our money in drop. Or banako the baby. But these are the people, they are not at their post right now. Telling us they have been on strike. Omo ko strike no for na sebi sisi a wo yare wa wo hwe minyame fasa ba wo yare na so Ghana na so ko hono ma for why na be hwe. It is dangerous. O oman we wo ye de nkwa kura to pre enti ye wu basabasa ye wu ti se nkoko ye wu ti se sebi adwane ne mponche ne de da kwan ho. I'm telling you because adia ehia se ye die e wo se ye bo ho ban no, you rather keep it carelessly. You keep it very careless. We care what less. We care less about valuable things. We care less about durable things. Adie here, adie mo duru, adie free winsa asa. We care less about it. So just here. Ghana nyo. We are the chairman we ya breaki and ya can ya sinaba. Adie the following month no was in you. Hey, ama paso Ghana. Enti be ni ya mene hene. I was here for a comment to like you know the share now for friendly baby. Hanum, your number one authentic platform, Mega TV, be so as a room with the best of news. But you can catch you. Same media, see a Ubenya beauty. Yeah, the full story in the brow, radio segment and a TV segment in the Bama. After that, and Omega, means not trust. I made the analysis, my takes on that. I made the amount. It is simple. Support here by subscribing to this channel and liking the video and sharing the content to other platforms and as to other social media platforms. Maybe be intimate customer crowd. Bye bye.